tunes that is theoretically simple but physically hard to do. The first part, he actually double picks a lot of it, if not all of it. On the recording, though, it sounds like some of the time he's playing just single strokes, like, and sometimes mixing it up. And then sometimes it sounds to me like it's just the delay giving a slap back that makes it sound that way, but when I have seen him do it live, he's double picking it. So I'd say, though, whatever you think sounds best. If you can't double pick all that, I wouldn't worry too much about it. It still sounds pretty awesome to just play. Palm muting a little bit is kind of key. You don't have to, and you certainly don't want it to be, you know, like a hard palm mute, like where you're really down on the strings going. You want a little bit of that. A little bit of ringing. The reason for the palm mute is that when you come back around on the riff, let me show you what the notes are. It's E, B flat, B, high E, G, B flat, F sharp, A. When you come to that A, the next thing is you repeat back through that sequence and you start on an E. And what you really don't want is that A to be ringing out over your E. So it sounds like that. You want it to sound like... The palm muting helps with that. And sometimes I actually just touch the string a little. Just to dampen that A string, to keep it from ringing out like that. That's what you don't want. The next part of this riff or part is same thing. You just move up to the A string 2 times. Then he comes back down to the E string and plays the riff 1 and almost a half time. And right there he plays this lick. All of that has the open B ringing out. It's an A pulled off to a G and then back to an A. And you slide up to a B. And then back to a B flat. Do that with the open B. The next part is this little transitional part that is played on essentially on a B. You start on B, and then play that F sharp just like a power chord. And it looks to me like the Rev plays it with his pinky and slides up. I like to play it with my ring finger. Then it's an open A. So B, F sharp, A, that's a G, and an F sharp. You can play it with your pinky, pulling off to your ring finger. I think he probably plays it like... And the different notes there are the same 2 frets. It's just that it's a C and a B. And then, of course, the next part is a chord thing that he's playing, and it's kind of hard to figure out what these are, and they don't sound as good without the bass line. The bass line Jimbo plays there is essential to make this sound right. But this is what the Rev's playing. He starts on a B minor, right there, just barring that 7th fret. And when you watch him play, he kind of is... It's hard to tell because he's playing it like this, so you can get his fingers on for the next chord that's going to come up. So anyway, bar that B minor, then back it off 1 fret. So then he's going to essentially play what is a G chord, but no pinky. He just lays the ring and middle fingers down to make a G that has B in the bass. So then he slides up, keeps the same chord shape and slides up to a B flat and then an A. And that's a B flat with D in the bass, and an A with C sharp in the bass. And those are the notes Jimbo plays, only they're on the bass. So that whole bit there is. Then he moves up to this E minor and plays a very different pattern, but it's very easy to play. He just walks up E minor, F minor, F sharp minor. Then he plays a G with D in the bass, which is just 12th fret, those 3 strings. Then a G minor here. Sorry, didn't play that right. That's a G minor and F sharp minor. So it's a little confusing to explain, but it's so easy to play. E minor, F minor, F sharp minor, G, G minor, F sharp minor. Then he plays this again. And then you could play this here, or you could play it here. It seems to me like he probably plays it here. He starts on a B flat power chord, slides up to a B. Back to the opening riff.